Till this day, I always thought I'd seen everything, all types of evil, but I was wrong, very wrong. Me and my brother did two high paid jobs, but they were very risky. And on the third job, the police arrived too early in the bank, so we had to run. While on the run, my brother got shot in the leg, but I still managed to put him in the car, and we ran. I stooped in some secondary road near the woods and patched his wound the best I could, but still, he needed some real medical attention. He could lose his leg. Problem was, my car was without gas, and the police were now hunting us, but it was too risky to go on the main roads. We didn't have any other options, so we tried to hide in the car in some bushes. I told my brother to hang tight because I was going to get help, even if I had to kidnap a doctor. I followed a track I found in the woods and kept going. An hour passed by and I saw a small cabin. It wasn't too big. It was only one floor, at least from the outside. I watched it behind some bushes and scouted the place. I could see that smoke was coming from the cabin chimney. Maybe someone was there. I took my gun out and silently approached the cabin's door. I couldn't hear any noises from the inside, so I slowly checked the door handle, and it was unlocked. I opened. The cabin was empty, and I entered. I could see that whoever was living here was living here full time. The place had everything you needed to live. On the other side, I could see a set of stairs going down, so I approached it slowly, and I slowly reached the bottom. The basement was nothing like the upstairs. It looked trashed and abandoned. There was a rotten smell, and I didn't know what it was. Maybe a dead animal. There was a table with a few knives and some blood. Maybe this was a hunter's cabin. I didn't want to lose time. My brother needed me. I had to be quick and check if there was something here that could help us. I walked a little bit further, and in the corner of the room, I saw something that terrified me. A man, old and wrinkly, chained to the corner, staring at me. I was shocked. Whoever owned this place had this poor man locked up here like an animal. I looked around to find something to release him, but I didn't see anything that was useful. Maybe there was a key to his chains upstairs, so I quickly went up the stairs looking for a key, and when I reached the top, I stopped. Someone was approaching me from the cabin's door, and I could hear the steps on the wood. A man entered the cabin, carrying a black bag on his shoulder, and as soon as he entered, he started walking in my direction. He was coming downstairs, and I tried to move downstairs again and hide. I found a small broken closet. It was not fully against the wall, so I could stay behind him, and it had a few holes, so I could peek at that guy. The man came downstairs, still with the bag on his shoulder. He walked to the table and dropped the bag there. Now that we were closer, I could see the shape of the bag. It looked like it had a person inside it. My heart was racing. I was a man that did some time in prison. I wasn't easily scared, but I was deadly afraid. I needed to know what was in that bag. I firmly gripped my gun and approached silently behind the man and told him with a firm voice to turn around. The guy didn't move. He just stood there. So I told him again to turn around or I'd blow his brains out. The man slightly moved his head to the side and said, "Took you some time to come out." "What?" I said. He knew I was hiding. I told him to move aside and show me what he had inside the bag. He said I wouldn't like to see it, and that it was time for that old man to eat. If he goes too long without eating, he would get upset, very upset. He kept saying the old man had to eat, so I moved to the side to see what was inside the bag, and when I saw it, my heart fell, my body froze, and tears came down my eyes. There was a man inside the bag, my brother. I felt enraged as I turned around and pointed the gun at the